Hey guys, welcome back to the video. So, wanted to address something just quickly. People are getting more and more fearful, so we've moved from greed and we're slowly becoming on a more neutral scale, right guys? People are asking why coins aren't going up. The ETF's been approved, where we are in the market. I'm going to bring you a few facts about what is happening and why not to get worried about where we are in the current market cycle. So just to point out a few things to start with, we're massively down on our favourite altcoins. We're 11% down on such like ICP. We're 16% down on ETC. We're down on pretty much everything. We're down 12% on Gala, my favourite coin. We're down 10.5% on Casper. We've got DOT down 11%, ADA 7%, AVAX 10% as well. Now, what I'm going to show you is where we are in the current cycle and what I believe is going to be happening over the next couple of months, right? The way I'm going to do that is I'm just going to show you what happened in previous cycles and where I think we are currently right now. So we'll take you into it. Just to point out, this is Crypto Bubbles. So if you want to check this out, it's a free website, guys. It's a good website to keep you updated with what's going on in the market. So we'll move on, right? So where we are currently, so we're 93 days out from halving. Right. Currently, with the ETFs approved, we've had 50,000 Bitcoin, which have been taken out of the system. Right now, we're going to have the halving as well. On top of that, it's the supply versus demand. What you've got to realize, guys, is when there's less supply, a lot of demand, the price will skyrocket. It will absolutely skyrocket. We've never ever seen this before. One of the things that were mentioned on some of the crypto channels that I've been listening to, Altcoin Daily, some finance channels as well, we've never gone into the halving with diminishing supplies. We've never had a bull cycle where we've gone into the halving with diminishing supply, right? So there's a diminishing supply, the halving is going to take out even more supply, so therefore the price is going to rocket, and we've never actually seen that before in any bull market. So relating it to any other bull run is going to be difficult, but we'll try. Okay, guys. So this is going to be a short video explaining to you why I believe we are still massively early and not to get scared in this current market, right? Because we are down. Our portfolios are down. If we haven't been investing, we are down over the last week, 2 weeks, right? So here's a rainbow chart, guys. So this covers basically all the cycles of bear and bull markets over the last decade. So as we can see, we'll just cover the last one because there's a lot of information on here. So this is in 2021 bull cycle. So as you can see, here's the halving, right? So we had COVID round about here where we dipped massively. Now currently we're 93 days away from the halving, guys. So we're here. So presumably, if we follow trend like we did last time, we would dip before we reach the halving. From the halving, so that was January, February, March, April. That was in May, right, guys? So May 2020. By the time we reached October, so 5 months later, that's when we took off. We absolutely took off, guys. So that's where we currently sat now. Are we going to see this dip? Are we going to see this dip that everyone's waiting for? We might not see it. We've seen a tiny correction, but I'm talking this will bring us down to around $32,000. That's the lowest I can see Bitcoin going at the moment. 32,000. Then we rip. Then we've got the other scenario, which is we reach the halving. We kind of up, down, reach halving, then we take off, or we take off before the halving. Now I think that's the least likely of all three. I do think we'll have a little bit more of a correction. Whether or not that will come all the way down to 32 or not, I don't know. But all I'm going to say, guys, is this is where we are. Don't get scared now. If you haven't invested, this is the perfect time to be looking at some altcoins and investing your money in proven altcoins, guys. So as you can see, yeah, so there we had the COVID crash, we took off and then we were out. I would recommend you look at this actually, just to see when you need to get out of the market. It gives you an indication of where we are in the cycle, and as you can see here, it states it's seriously obvious for you. If it's in red, we're reaching the highs. It's time to pull your money out, guys. So I'd recommend it. It's in Blockchain Center. It's called a rainbow chart. Download it, guys, and have a look at it. So we'll move on from here. So I'm going to compare this chart with cryptocurrency. So this is gold, right? When gold first had their ETF, that was in 2004, right? So this is what happened when gold, their ETF got approved, okay? So this is around the 1st of November 2004. And obviously, like we've had with cryptocurrencies, so Bitcoin ETF has been approved. We're looking for Ethereum approval as well soon. This is what we will be expecting with the price, especially with the halving coming up as well. So gold, their ETF approval was in November 2004. Now let's measure out what happened from there. As you can see, we had a slight decline because this is on a monthly chart. So we had a decline, and then from the decline from here, we're literally up 350%, guys. Like I said, bringing you to this article there, when gold had their ETF approved in 2004, gold pushed up to around 346% increase in price because of the approval. Now, if Bitcoin did something similar to what gold did, then that would put Bitcoin at 138%. So if that hit 343% increase, we'd see $138,000 Bitcoin, right? And that would be the top of the bull cycle. And that's if the ETF gets approved at 30k, right? So it got approved higher than that, so realistically it could potentially go a little bit higher than this. But this is actually what financial institutions are actually predicting. So realistically, you know, when Bitcoin gets to the 80k mark, you know, that's when I think altcoins will start to ride. Okay. So bringing you on to the next point that I wanted to raise with you. Now, Google Trends, obviously everyone knows that, but this is basically just, if I'm typing in cryptocurrency, it's going to tell you how popular this search word will be. When in the last two bull markets, obviously we can see a massive spike. So 2021 was the all-time high, right, guys? So as you can see, search term for cryptocurrency went up hugely over the last two bull markets. So where we are currently, we're currently at 18. Yeah. When this line reaches 100 or over, right, guys, we'll only reach 100, but when it reaches 100 or around 80, 100, that's when people such as your mum, your dad, you know, the milkman, everyone, the shop, you know, corner shop owner, will start to talk to you about cryptocurrency. It'll be in the news, it'll be everywhere, guys. So that is when there's another sign, a helpful sign of when to get out of the market, when everyone else is FOMOing in, everyone else is talking about it. We're at the perfect time now. We're slowly on the rise, but nothing to what it was previously. So slowly on the rise. I expect this to go up a lot more, especially considering we've had the ETF approval and eyes are on cryptocurrency at the moment. So use tools like this, Google Trends. It's a free tool. We can expect to see this price go, well, the interest over time go up, and search terms such as cryptocurrency will rise massively. It will give us an indication when we need to get out of the market. So another interesting article that I came across the other day as well, only to improve the price again, would be Bitcoin's long-term investors own over 76 of all Bitcoin for the first time. So what people are doing now is they're not storing their coins on exchanges, they're storing them in cold storage, and they are holding them for a long period of time. They're not buying and selling in short periods of time, so they're holding Bitcoin as an asset for a long period of time. And 76% is the new high, and this has happened very recently. So more than 77% Bitcoin's long-term holders control more of the Bitcoin supply than any point in history, just becoming more of a valuable asset that people want to hold and are not scared of holding. Despite the supply increasing with every block in percentage terms, the low time preference Bitcoin investor cohort has a record market presence. As noted by Charles Edwards, founder of Quantitative Bitcoin and Digital Asset Fund Investments, the achievements mark a first in Bitcoin's lifespan. So it's a record 76.2% of the Bitcoin network is locked up with long-term holders today. So it's topping the record set in 2015. Less liquid supply means the same people are bidding on less coins. You do the math. So obviously I'll just take you through this chart really quick. It's probably a bit boring, but we'll go into it quickly. So as you can see, Bitcoin long-term holders has been massively volatile since 2012. We've been going up, down, but 2015 we saw a big increase in the amount of long-term holders. We had a slight dip and then a massive dip in 2018 with uncertainty around Bitcoin. But now we've just reached in 2023 a new record of 76.2. I don't know what the past level is. Looks like it was around 65k or something like that. So we've surpassed that. Another massive milestone for Bitcoin, and another reason why we will see 100k Bitcoin. So just to summarize, guys, I thought I'd bring you this video to show you where we are in the current market. Don't lose faith in the current market. We're still early, but we are losing time. So if you want to make those life-changing gains in cryptocurrency, get your head around crypto now. Start investing in some good projects, because we are nearly at the start of a massive rip coming 2024. So like, share and subscribe, guys, and I will see you on the next one.